Hello folks, I'm Sam and welcome to my channel. First thing first, I will probably apologize for the audio in many of my videos because I just love filming in this balcony. It's just nice, it's fresh, it's beautiful. So I might continue. The audio might not be maybe the best, but let's see if we will manage to figure it out and fix it in the upcoming videos. But let's go straight into the topic of today. Today I'm going to talk about the 1 month that I've spent with the Lumix S5IIX and why I love it so much. I listed 7 reasons why, but there are so many more because I still haven't got enough time to to test everything about this camera, but I'm gonna do so much more, so consider subscribing so that you will get notified when I share many things that are coming about this amazing camera. So the first thing is the autofocus. This camera has one of the best autofocus system because for the first time that they released this hybrid AF, it beats cameras that have been out there for quite a long time with their own autofocus, like Nikon, Fuji, Olympus, OM systems. All of them has autofocus and they have had it for so long that it's just impressive how Lumix, with the first try, they nailed it because it works way better than all of these cameras. It might not work better than Sony and Canon, but I have to say with Canon they are actually there. With Sony, not yet. But to be able to use it really good, really well, you have to dial in a little bit the settings with the sensitivity and the stickiness of it. So you have to always kind of, according to what you're shooting and the zone where you're shooting, to kind of dial in a little bit of the settings. But hey, that's worth it because that gives you freedom to actually set up how you want the autofocus to be, what other cameras don't really give you. So for me, it's a plus and it's amazing that they give you that option. The second point is the vlog. Oh boy, this vlog, even in 422 and in 420, because in the higher quality mode, like 6K, the 5.8 and 5.9, I believe, you use 420 long up, so you cannot film in OI, and you use 200 of bitrate, which it is a bummer. No, because it works amazingly. Like I try to color grade this and I try to push it as much as I can. In upcoming videos, I will show them. And trust me, you can literally manipulate the footage as much as you want. So I haven't really seen the difference between 422 and 420. I don't think there is that much of a difference for people to really be annoyed that it doesn't deliver 422, but it delivers 420. That's my opinion. You are free to contest it down below. The third point is SSD recording. This is the first mirrorless camera, if you take the GA6 out, but still from the same company, that delivers SSD recording externally. And this is amazing. This is beautiful because you don't need to spend so much money in those V90 cards that are just hideous spending that much money. So you can just record externally with the SSD. Of course, there are some compromises there, but if you are willing to shoot with the Blackmagic 6K Pro or the Blackmagic system and use an SSD, I don't think you will have any problem by using this camera. Well, a lot of people complain that, oh, to use this camera, you have to rig it up, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. But which camera you don't have to? Like, there isn't any camera out there where you don't need to rig out if you really want to shoot professionally. So let's be sincere, there is only like people trying to throw hate more than like it's not like maybe throwing hate, but people are trying to justify why their cameras are better than this one. So they try to nitpicking and throw everything they can at this camera. But hey, this camera stands up by itself and it's able to beat most of the cameras out there. So it's useless that we try to compare, to compete, and blah, blah, blah. You like Lumix system, you go with this camera. You like another system, go with other system cameras. It's unnecessary that we start opening this debate and trying to just throw shade on this camera, because this is just the beginning for Lumix. What is coming is just going to be even more and more amazing. Let's just think about the next generation of the S1H. That's just going to be a mind-blowing camera. The 4-point is RAW externally. So many cameras out there now are able to export or to record RAW externally to monitors like the Ninja V or Ninja V Plus or the Blackmagic Video Assist. I personally go with the Blackmagic Video Assist because that's what suits my workflow. I use DaVinci Resolve, so I want to have the option to shoot B-roll externally. The 5th point is open gate, 6K open gate. Well, Fuji already had it. The GH lineup already had it with the GH6, and now we finally have it with the S series of cameras. What does that mean? That means that you are able to literally do whatever you want with the cropping. Okay, maybe not too extreme, but it helps. I was filming a podcast and it helps, because with podcasts actually, instead of I usually have 2 cameras, so having the ability to crop in and to like adjust a little bit the frame, or I want to have a little bit more of a close-up, it makes you feel like you have more cameras shooting in that perspective. So that can help you a lot because of how it's formatted, because you're using the entire sensor, entire 6K sensor. So that's really amazing. And for social media, that's even better. I don't need to explain it because there have been so many videos explaining that. So it's really, really, really amazing. The 6th point is ergonomics. I love the ergonomics of the camera. Like the grip, it's a little bit more deeper than the S5. So I have big hands, so it quite covers pretty well my hand. And I love the buttons position. It just works so well for me. And the fact that all the buttons are customizable is just amazing. Because, hey, you can literally customize this button to do whatever you want. And that's what I would suggest you as soon as you grab this camera to do, so that you just don't struggle with going in the menu, because there are a lot in the menu. It's simple menu, but there is a lot in the menu. So at least you can just adjust it to your need and how it suits you. And that brings me to the 7th, which I have already said it, how customizable the buttons are. And with this video, I'm done. So these are my 7 favorite things that I have discovered in this 1 month of using this amazing camera. One thing that I think I would like to have is 4K 120. Even cropped, doesn't matter, like the 60, I don't mind that it's cropped. It would be nice to have at least the option to do so. And since we are recording in SSD already, it would be nice to have the ability to record the B-RAW externally to the SSD instead of having only the monitor option. Hey Lumix, would you be able to actually open up on that? That would be really good. So thank you guys for sticking here with me. Write me down in the comment. Let's have a chat on what else would you like to see and how is it going for you with this amazing camera. Thank you very much for sticking here and hearing me blabbering. I hope you're taking good care of yourself, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.